Hello again. It's good to have you back. You feel good? You feeling okay? Good, good. Stay comfortable. Remember to breathe. And this should be fun. This should be comfortable. I know I'm having a lot of fun. So let's continue. All right. What do we know? We know that this is our strumming hand. This is our fretting hand. We know the parts of the guitar. We know body, neck, head. Body, neck, head. We know the nut of the guitar. We know the names of the individual strings. We know that we have 6 strings on our guitar. We know that a whole note gets 4 beats per bar. We know that a half note gets 2 beats. And we know that quarter notes get single beats. There we go. And we know an E minor 7 chord. Well, let's build on that, okay? Let's build on it. Here we are. The E minor chord is very much like the E minor 7. We will continue to refine things as we go. We learn something and we build upon every single thing we learn. You will be using all of this, even the thuds. Here we go. We have our second finger. Remember, we have first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger. So we have our second finger. We're going to use the second finger and third finger here, okay? We have our second finger on the second fret of the A string. And we have our third finger on the second fret of the D string, the next adjacent string down. That's all we're doing. Second finger, second fret, third finger, 1 to second fret, first fret, second fret, third finger, second fret, second finger, second fret. Again, we want all of these strings to ring out. Let's give it a shot. That's E minor. You will use this chord. Yes, this is a very important chord. E minor. And depending, some people have really good ears. Oh, I recognize that sound from such and such a song. Oh yeah, I think that song. I think that's in a Neil Young song. I think I've heard that chord in a Pink Floyd song or or Metallica. I know I've heard that sound somewhere. Surely, doesn't matter who you're into really or what style of music, and you'll find an E minor in there somewhere. So, second finger, second fret, A string, third finger, second fret, D string, or the fourth string, and we want them all to ring out. And if you have a couple of thuds in there for whatever reason, if you get something like that, you just try to get your fingers up on the tips. You want to play on the tips of your fingers, and that might be tough. And try to be as comfortable as possible. You'll have to maybe find the right space for your thumb. You might have to wiggle around in your chair a little bit to find exactly where it's most comfortable. Yes, you're going to have some lines on your fingers, and yes, there will be a little bit of strain there because it's new. We're building muscles. We're training our hands to do things they have never done. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with your fingers. Make sure you wiggle them out. Make sure you stay stretched, just lightly and loosely. Just be kind to yourself. E minor chord, let's give it a strum. We want all 6 of those strings to ring freely. They're all there. If you find one flopping over that way, when I started, this is true, when I started, I would have to take my strumming hand and get that guy to obey. I would have to say, no, you belong here. It took a while, it really did. That's why we do those make it and shake it exercises. Because we have, here's this thing, take it off and get that thing back on. And you take it off and put it back on. There you go. I'll see you in the play section.